A new name will appear on the Formula One grid this weekend when British teenager Ollie Bearman gets behind the wheel for Ferrari at this weekend's Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. The 18-year-old, who turns 19 in May, will make his F1 race debut in Jeddah after being drafted in to replace Carlos Sainz, who has been diagnosed with appendicitis and requires surgery. Bearman made history last October by becoming the youngest British driver to step foot in an F1 car at a Grand Prix weekend last October when he took part in a practice session in Mexico City. Competing for American outfit Haas, Bearman finished 15th in first practice in Mexico, only 1.6 seconds slower than triple world champion Max Verstappen, and 0.3 adrift of Nico Hülkenberg, a veteran of 200 Grands Prix in the other Haas. He was also speedier than Alonso. 5 rookies were fielded at the Autodromo Hermanos Rodriguez, and Bearman was quickest of them all. Raised in Chelmsford and schooled at King Edward VI Grammar, Bearman joined Ferrari's driver academy, aged only 16. Bearman had just won both the German and Italian Formula 4 championships, and his performances made those at Maranello sit up and take note. He quit school. Despite initial resistance from his mother, Terry left the family home in Chelmsford and moved to Modena, a dozen miles north of Ferrari's headquarters in northern Italy. 2 years on, and his Italian twang is noticeable. "Maybe I got a bit lucky not to get the Essex accent," he joked. "A lot of people have told me my accent has changed, even if I don't notice it. I spend a lot of time with Italians, and to communicate with people where English is not their first language is not easy, so I have changed my word order and ended up with this everywhere accent." When I moved to Modena, it happened pretty quickly. It was like going to university 2 years early, but I have loved every moment so far. My mom was very pro-school and very pro-education, but we managed to convince her in the end. I miss my family, my 2 dogs. I have an English Bull Terrier and a Boston Terrier, and they are very cute, and that is the negative side. But the food in Italy is a big chunk above the English stuff, and the weather is better too. Following 4 victories in his rookie Formula 2 season, the feeder series to F1, Bearman was thrust into the spotlight in Mexico City, eclipsing Lando Norris as the sport's youngest Brit. Norris, now in his 6th season, was 3 months shy of his 19th birthday when he took part in practice for McLaren in Belgium in 2018. Bearman turned 18 last May. When Lewis Hamilton made his F1 bow, Bearman was only 18 months old, yet in October he shared the same asphalt as the 7-time world champion. "When I heard Hamilton was coming up behind me on a push lap, I was like, wow, I will get out of the way," he added.